bum 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 bum. It's that time. It's that time of the year. The NFL regular season is upon us. Yes, ladies and mostly gentlemen. It is time for my NFL Week 1 predictions. Now, I'm going to be totally upfront here because of the time zone differences between me living here in Australia and the US. I was not able to catch any of the preseason, and I feel like it's going to be a struggle to watch a lot of these games this season. I feel like I'm going to mostly be relying on highlights. So I just want to be upfront with that. So coming into week 1, my predictions, I'm a little bit blind because like I said, didn't watch a ton of preseason. So I just want to be upfront. So a lot of these predictions are just maybe a little bit outdated information, maybe a little bit whatever, but I will learn and get better as we go along. That's why we do this thing week to week, but let's get into it here as always. PlayoffPredictors.com. Let's get it. We'll start with the AFC. Jaguars versus the Colts. Now, the Jaguars are favorites here, I'm pretty sure. I just have a little screen up with money lines. I'm just going to check. I'm not really going to use that to make my predictions. Yeah, the Jaguars are a 4.5 point favorite. And in general, the rule of thumb is, especially in week 1, rookie quarterbacks, which the Colts have one, the Texans have one, and the Panthers have one. They all have rookie quarterbacks starting. I tend to think that week 1 rookie quarterbacks are going to lose more often than not. And Jaguars are a team that I think will turn things around. I think they'll be decent this year. So, starting things off, I think the Jaguars are going to win an away game against the Colts. Now we have Bengals, Browns. Joe Burrow has, well, it's not been confirmed whether Joe Burrow will play or not. He had a calf injury in the last preseason game and he had to be carted off the field. I believe the Bengals are a very slight favorite, like a 2.5 point favorite. But if Burrow isn't playing, or he's playing through some sort of injury, it's a minor injury, I might go Browns here, especially at home. I think the Browns are gonna be pretty good this year. Let me go Browns beating the Bengals. I'm banking Joe Burrow will either not play, or if he does play, he'll be a little bit banged up still. Houston Texans versus Baltimore Ravens. That bird's going nuts right now. Again, Houston Texans were not very good. They were bad enough to get a top 3 draft pick, obviously. And starting a rookie quarterback week 1 against a team in the Ravens that is a pretty strong team. For me, this is an easy Ravens win pick. I just want to see. starting at home. So your elevation, which is going to be a disadvantage for the away team. Because I get the preseason and stuff, but you're not coming into week 1 100% in shape, right? Guys are usually getting like 100% into game shape by like week 2, week 3. So your first game of the season, you're at elevation in Denver that those guys have been training and practicing in. And the team's going to be fired up with a new head coach. I don't know if I pick Denver to make the playoffs this year, but I am picking the Raiders to be the worst team in their division, and I think the Broncos will beat them week 1. Chargers, Dolphins. I'm really high on the Dolphins this season. This is one I would like to see. The Chargers are actually a 3-point favorite here. You guys know Herbert's my guy. You know I do. I like the Chargers. Dolphins are my favorite team in the East, but I want to see if Dolphins really quick. If Dolphins have any injuries, I'm pretty sure that the Chargers don't. Jalen Ramsey is out until week 13. Excuse, what happened with Ramsey? Did he come into the team with an injury? Boy, hold on, I must have missed that. You got a full meniscus repair. You got injured during practice and had to be carted off. I did not hear about that. Okay, I'm changing my prediction. I'm gonna go Chargers here at home. Now here's the big AFC game here. Bills versus Jets. The new look Jets versus the Bills, who are kind of like the prince that was promised at this point. For the last 2 seasons now, people have been predicting them to go to the Super Bowl, and they just keep kind of falling a little bit short of the finish line here. And the Jets are now the new kid on the block. Aaron Rodgers is the old kid on the block, but the Jets went from a team that's always kind of been like, at least in my life as an NFL fan, like kind of a laughingstock sort of thing, to now they're looking pretty legit. They had a great defense last year, which should be just as good, if not better, this year, and now they're threatening to have a good offense. And the Bills have kind of been the top dogs of that division the last couple of years now after Brady left. And but what that parallel does remind me of, though, is this Jets versus Bills game kind of reminds me of the Buccaneers game, the first regular season game, Brady with the Bucs, which I believe Brady actually lost that game, and this feels very similar. This parallel feels very similar, like veteran, amazing top 5 QB. I don't know about all time, maybe with Aaron Rodgers, but definitely right now. Going to a new team, a lot of hype, going against the big dogs in the division. I think Jets lose week 1. Might be an upset, might be a hot take. I want to see the money line on this game. The Bills are actually a 2.5 point favorite, yeah. But like I said, Brady lost his first game with a new team. I think Rodgers will as well. Give me the Bills beating the Jets week 1. Now we have our interconference game, Lions versus Chiefs. All the money is on the Chiefs. This game, like, they're 6.5 point favorite. Coming into this video, I knew this was going to be my upset of the week pick. The Chiefs are coming off of a Super Bowl win. And so you're going to have a little bit of a hangover, right? And going from the top of the mountain to having to get up for game one of the regular season, you know, we've seen it happen in the NFL and in other sports, right? Team wins it all. Next season they come out of the gate, they're a little bit slow. I'm not saying the Chiefs will be bad this year, but to me this feels like a prime upset game. All the money's on the Chiefs. They're expected to win. We have the Detroit Lions, who are hungry. They've made some upgrades in the offseason. They're a bit of a new look. They have a great head coach. Not that the Chiefs don't, but I'm going to say this is my upset pick for the week. The Lions upset the Chiefs. Niners versus Steelers. I feel like this is as close to a 50-50 game as you're going to get week one. On paper, I think the Niners are better. But I think that Steelers defense, I think the Steelers are going to make a big jump this season. Pickett, whatever you want to say about him, but yeah, toss up, we're not getting a tie. What is it's currently what, I want to see the money line on this one. It is San Francisco is a 2.5 point favorite. The spread, I don't know, I keep saying money line. The spread, San Francisco is a 2.5 point favorite. That's super close. I'm not doubting Purdy, but I think that Steelers defense is going to cause him some issues. Give me the Steelers to win week one. That, like I said, this feels like a 50-50 game. Titans versus Saints. This is truly a matchup I don't really know too much about. These are two teams I don't pay too much attention to, unfortunately. The Saints right now, Derek Carr was with them. Who's the Titans starting quarterback? Titans QB depth chart. Tannehill and Henry is healthy, right? Yeah, he is. They got D-Hop. The Saints, Derek Carr. I just don't know if I trust. Give me the Titans. I don't know if I trust Derek Carr. And Eagles versus Patriots. I feel like I shouldn't have to really explain myself on this one. I'm going to take the Eagles winning that matchup. Now I move to the NFC. No teams on bye, that's right, week one. Moving to the NFC. Cardinals versus the Washington football team. I mean, the Cardinals are just blatantly tanking this season, right? Like, we can all admit that. Kyler Murray's not going to play. They have a ton of injuries. Like, some of their best players are gone from the last couple seasons. It's the Commanders. Excuse me, I called them the Washington football team. Give me the Washington Commanders. Actually, the Falcons have a rookie QB as well, don't they? Have Desmond Ridder. Isn't Desmond Ridder starting for Atlanta? He's a rookie, isn't he? Desmond Ridder. Oh no, he played for them last season. Am I insane? How many games did he play for them last season? spending most of his. Okay, so yeah, he backed up. He was third round pick last year. He made 4 starts as a rookie. Right. Okay. So I don't know why I still thought he was a rookie, but Desmond Ritter, he hasn't even played a full season of games, but he's starting in Atlanta. Then you have Bryce Young with the Panthers. This is a very interesting matchup to me. This is like my movable force versus a stoppable object matchup of the week. I don't even know. Let's see what people are. Let's see where the money's at right now. This is a game I would definitely not bet on. It feels so up in the air. Atlanta is a slight favorite, 3.5-point favorite. I have a lot of concerns about Bryce Young, to be honest, and his size, which I know might be hypocritical because, like, I'm a Seahawks fan and watched Russell Wilson for years, but he looked tiny in all the footage I saw of him, which is admittedly not very much. Give me the Falcons here, just for my guy Caleb, but Buccaneers versus Vikings. Hold on, I think my DoorDash is here. Alright, false alarm. It was not my DoorDash. Baker Mayfield, I think, is set to start week 1 for the Buccaneers, but they're in a bad spot right now. Post Brady retiring, a bunch of guys left. I mean, they got their Super Bowl, but right now they're just kind of in shambles, and the Vikings should be about as good as they were last season, I'd say, so give me the Vikings there. Packers, Bears. I'm gonna look at the money line on this one. You guys know I'm super bullish on the Bears this season. Just as I was last season, I just kept waiting for the Bears to get those wins that just didn't quite come. So I'm gonna go Bears on this one. I'm starting to realize I'm picking all home winners, which is unlikely. But I can't let that, like, change my thought process, so give me the Bears. Because he has all pretty much away here, but there's a lot of home here. I realize I'm now going to go all home because I'm taking the Seahawks and the Giants, so this is, at least one of these is going to be wrong. I mean, obviously there's possibly multiples of them will be wrong, but Seahawks is my homer pick, but I do think they're better than the Rams. The Rams, I think they'll probably finish 3rd in the division. I think it'll be San Francisco, Seattle, LA, and then Arizona at the bottom. Arizona might not even get like 4 wins. They might have like 3 wins this year. And then the Giants, I was really impressed with the Giants all season. I think they had a lot of pieces. They were a team that was on the come up last year. They're continuing to just go up. I'm still not the biggest Daniel Jones guy, but he's fine. Like, he's not an issue. Yeah, give me the Giants there. So my predictions for week 1, I have the Jaguars beating the Colts and the Browns beating the Bengals, the Ravens beating the Texans, the Broncos beating the Raiders, the Chargers beating the Dolphins, the Bills technically not upsetting because they are the favorite, the betting favorite, but perhaps spoiling the debut of Aaron Rodgers there. Now my upset pick for the week. I like to do at least one upset pick a week to keep things interesting. The Lions beating the Chiefs. Steelers beating the Niners. Titans beating the Saints, and the Eagles beating the Patriots. And the NFC, I've got the Commanders beating the Cardinals. Falcons beating the Panthers. The Vikings being the Buccaneers, the Bears being the Packers, the Seahawks being the Rams, and the Giants beating the Cowboys. So there we have it. We have arrived. Week 1 of the NFL season. Let's get it. Very exciting. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about my predictions. If you agree, if you disagree, what you're paying attention to week 1 of this season. If you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more content just like this almost every single day. And until next time, guys. Bye bye.